We are in a little town called Karlovac. We've just had some lunch at the Mona Lisa Cafe. I had a great pizza. Bruce had an average lasagna kebab, which is like a lasagna with kebab meat. And Jen had pasta with a mushroom and white sauce of some sort. And that was pretty average. So I was the winner today. Woohoo! But right now we're going to a place called Aquatika. Aquatika is one of the largest, if not the largest, aquarium here in Croatia. So we're going to go and check it out and see what's here. There you go. This is the mascot of Aquatika here. It kind of looks like a catfish. Bruce is going to give it a hug, I think. Oh, look at him. He's hugging the catfish. A couple of trout here. Swimming lightly against the current. Bruce says they taste good. Look at this fella. Isn't he cool? Hello. Look at them all. There's lots of fish in this tank. I know it's a bit hard to see, but look at the catfish there. Got his whiskers, you can see the whiskers. He's gone hiding now. I'll try and find him again. These guys are called cast dace. The guys in this tank. So we've just left Aquatika. We had a really good time. There's lots of fish. It's a freshwater aquarium. So everything is freshwater, what they have here in Croatia. And yeah, it was really... and where they go into the Adriatic. But yeah, it was really good. We had a good time. And we are now heading back to our car, which is yet unnamed. Nobody liked my name, Henrietta. So... we're coming up with some... It's not Croatian enough. So, yeah, so we will come up with a new name, but we're heading back to our little black Golf. And we are then going to head down towards Rastoke and Slunj. I don't know how you pronounce it. S-L-U-N-J. Slunj is how I call it. But the J is probably pronounced with a Y, so it'd be Slunj. Anyway. That's where we're headed for tonight. We'll go and check into our Airbnb, and then there's a few bits and pieces around there that we should go and check out too. We are wandering around the little township of Rastoke. Our apartment is just in the next village called Slunj, and we are just wandering around. I'll show you, I'll turn the camera around, have a squiz at this. It's quite beautiful. So the river runs down through the village, and you can see there's waterfalls in the village, and the houses here are beautiful. There's a little bar over here, and this bridge, and then there's a waterfall that comes out from underneath the bar, and it's really nice. Have a squiz, I'll show you around. See, the river runs down here, down in and under. A little bar or pub or something like that, just here, restaurant, something like that. And then you have the water coming out down through from underneath the house here to join the river. The bridge over here, man, look at the flat water there. How pretty. Look at the water running down here between these houses, and this one coming out from underneath the house. Wow, look at that. Your own private waterfall. Look at the water coming up this waterfall just here. How pretty is that? The falls on the left, falls in the middle, and then up the river there a bit further. Beautiful. Well, this morning we have just arrived at Plitvice Lakes National Park. You might be able to see behind me, or maybe it's really bright. Look at it, it's really bright, but there, snow. It's snow everywhere. And we are going to be making our way over the bridge and into the national park. I didn't book any tickets online. I figured there would be not so many people around, and it is pretty quiet. There's only 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 cars in the car park, so it is pretty quiet. So we will go and try our luck. So Plitvice Lakes is Croatia's biggest and most well-known national park. In the year 2020, with the pandemic happening, there was still 477,000 visitors. In the year before that, in 2019, with no pandemic, there was 1.77 million visitors to the Plitvice Lakes National Park here. So you can see that it is very well visited, and there's good reason for that. We'll show it to you as we get there. Righto, so we're here at Plitvice Lakes, or Plitvice National Park. This is the entry just over here. I've just bought tickets. The tickets were, for the 3 of us, 240. Last time Jen and I were here, the tickets for the 2 of us were 600, so heaps cheaper. So only the lower lakes are open. There's a number of different trails through the national park. You might be able to see on the sign here. There's A, B, C, and K. I don't know what happened to D, E, F, G, H, I, or J, but A, B, C, and K. Only B is operating or open. So this is the one that we're going on. We're up here, and we're going to go down to the big waterfall and along and up here, and then we catch a boat across to here. And then we walk up the hill, and then we catch a train type thingy, train type thingy all the way back. So program B is the one that we're doing. This is the main viewpoint for the big falls over here. There's not so much water coming down in winter, but you can still see it plenty there. I know it's really bright in the sunshine and dark in the shade, but you can still see the waterfall coming down. I don't know if you can tell on video, but there's so many big, massive big icicles hanging off those rocks over there. We're going to be walking down that direction shortly, so we'll be able to have a look. I don't know if you can tell on video here, but look at the colour of this water. It is just amazing. The blue-green colour. I can't tell because of my screen whether it looks blue or green or brown, but it looks amazing to the eye. So Bruce was just saying that this river here joins the Sava River, which then joins the Danube down in Belgrade. Look at the colours. That's the name of the lake here. Walking down the trail. This is the boardwalk. It's covered in snow. Look at it. Jen's way up the end up there. And we're heading down to the Plitvice Lakes, or the big waterfall. And look at the ice crystals just here. And the waterfalls in the background. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You can certainly see it with the eye, but there's spray coming up down over there and it's turning it into a rainbow. Pretty. Look at this beautiful path where we're going. Hang on, Bruce needs me to turn around. We figure the water's got to be pretty cold because that's a piece of ice that I kicked into the water a minute or two ago and it's not melting. So that water is pretty darn chilly. Beautiful, but chilly. So last time Jen and I came here, it was September, and it was considered quite quiet because of the COVID restrictions and everything. Croatia was open and that was fine, and we were able to get in and we were able to come here no problem at all, but the numbers of tourists were down considerably, and but that was in September, and now we're here in winter. It's what is it, the 2nd or the 3rd of March? 2nd of March, something like that. And we've seen maybe 15 people here. There's hardly any. When we were here last time, as I said, it was considered quiet, and there were still hundreds and hundreds of people here walking the boardwalks and looking at the lakes and the falls and everything. Today, as I said, we've seen probably 15 people. It's awesome. You can stop where you want, you can get the photographs where you want, you can, just wander around at your own pace. It's lovely. I don't know if you can see it on the video there. There's different colour or different type of texture over there. So half of the lake there is frozen. the ice on the top, the ice layer, and then the rest of the lake is melty and going and making the waterfalls, but this section over here is all froze. But look at the snow just here. That's awesome, isn't it? So right towards the end of our exploration of Plitvice Lakes. People throwing snowballs. But we're on the top of the hills now and looking on down. We walked along those paths earlier. You can see the colour in the water and everything. It's just beautiful. We're heading on this direction.